Oh boy, it's another unpopular opinion episode. Get ready for the dislike, boys. So basically, this video is going to be about the big YouTubers that are just whining and complaining, really. H3H3 and Jacksepticeye and who have you. They're complaining about the new algorithm and the new YouTube stuff. While I do agree that YouTube unsubscribing you from channels is a pretty scummy thing to do, I kind of would argue, is it really that bad though? Because honestly, if they didn't notice they were unsubscribed from you, they probably really didn't like your videos that much. I myself personally have noticed I've gotten unsubscribed from other YouTubers. Red Letter Media was the first one I noticed because I watch their videos a lot. I check their channel every day to see when they upload, and I get really excited when they upload. So I noticed immediately. I went to their channel and I'm like, oh, what the fuck? I'm not subscribed to Red Letter Media. That's weird. I didn't think about it at the time, but I just immediately resubscribed. And in fact, there's probably other channels I unsubscribed to that I probably won't resubscribe to again because I didn't really care about their channel. Probably just like one video I kind of liked, but even then I would have just pressed liked and I could see it on my liked playlist. So is it really that bad? I do understand that YouTube is their livelihood. It's their bread and butter. If they need more views to get more money, yada yada yada. But to be honest, these guys are probably already making a lot of money. And one of the things they make it seem to be, and which is what really upset me, and this is mainly the whole point of me making this video, is that they're just like prank channels, clickbaity channels, all this shit. Get 50,000 likes or whatever that meme H3H3 did. Is like, oh, get 500,000 likes and it'll get whatever up into the YouTube algorithm. And they make it seem like regular channels aren't going to benefit from this. Channels with small, tight-knit communities that have people encouraging their content creators, they won't be able to grow from this. I remember back in the day when I did Dirty Bomb Only, I would get over like 50 likes on videos and they would only get like what, 500 views, and that would be pretty good in YouTube's eyes today. So say me back then would actually benefit a lot, and actually I see myself benefiting a lot from YouTube's new algorithm now. I was wondering what was up with this random growth and all this kind of views. I'd like to think it was in part to my good SEO tactics and all that stuff, but I now realize the majority has to go toward the YouTube algorithm. And I mean, I really like to thank you guys. It's really sick seeing these kinds of sub growth. I mean, I always have 1,000 subs like in a month, which is absolutely insane. Like, it's crazy. 200,000 views like in a month, absolutely insane. And I want to thank you guys for that. And this is, they make it seem like smaller content creators won't have a shot, right? Because they're not getting that much coverage. The bigger YouTubers, oh, if I'm not getting enough coverage, obviously it must mean the smaller ones can't. No, I've talked to some other content creators, and while other content creators are suffering, the smaller ones I've talked to on other forums have been saying they're doing great. Actually, they've seen a bump in views, they've seen a bump in subscribers, and one of the communities that I've talked to that's really benefiting from this is the animation community. If you guys didn't know, the old YouTube algorithm really favored watch time and how long you stayed on the channel. So animation channels, it takes a lot of work just to make an animation. So YouTube is not going to say, hey, this is a good video because people aren't watching 5 minutes of it, because the animation is probably only 1 minute long, 2 minute long, or at most 3 is what you usually see. And that doesn't mean these videos are bad. So now these guys feel more motivated. I feel more motivated to make videos and to actually make really good videos and to take time into my edits because I'm seeing this growth. You're just, it's weird because you're just seeing the side of the big YouTubers, right? They've been working the algorithm, right? They've been working it to their favor. They know what's gonna work. They know what gets them views. And now that that doesn't, they feel really scared, and they kind of should be, because I mean, YouTube's not stable. You know, they need money, and they kind of should. But to make it seem like it's such a horrible change all around the board is very disingenuous, because it's not a horrible change all around the board. Many channels are benefiting from this, and while some horrible channels like clickbaity only channels are benefiting from this, well, you could say that other channels that don't deserve this kind of like viewership are getting put down. Keemstar, Leafy, and to me that's okay. I really like this change. I hope it stays because I feel like I finally have you know, a real good shot to make it to where I want to be with YouTube, and to have a journey with you guys is really great. Although I do understand there are some on cool things like unsubbing from people and stuff like that. That is not really cool, but I don't really see it as like a horrible thing because of the thing I said earlier. And there are other things they can switch and change around, but overall I kind of like this new algorithm change. I feel like it's really good for the smaller guys, because smaller knit communities have the viewership, the peeps that like are just like, hey man, I really like your video, let me give that a like and stuff like that. And that's what really helps, and that's what really encourages people that don't have these kind of viewerships, that are into the thousands, 100,000s, millions perhaps, you know. Just the satisfaction of knowing you made somebody's day, and then being able to grow off of that, off the engagement, is nice. It's really good, and I'm okay with this change. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. If you're new, subscribe. And as always, guys, comments out. It's especially important to leave a like now.